guys, thank you for watching Something Interesting with Robert Rucker. I am your host, Robert Rucker. I'm here with Something Interesting, Mr. TyKhari. The TyKhari, yeah. So we're gonna have this real chill, real relaxed, just conversation, getting to know TyKhari. So TyKhari, what would you define yourself as? If you had to put one title on it.
An entrepreneur.
An entrepreneur. I like that.
I'm someone who likes to touch on everything. I'm a singer. I'm a dancer now. I like to act. I just like to do everything in dealing with entertainment. So I would call myself an entrepreneur.
An entrepreneur of entertainment. Yes, I like that.
Yes,
I like that.
Yes.
So we're gonna dive deep into music, okay? Because you just dropped the single. The single sounds great.
Yes,
I actually played it for my roommate. My roommate was like, "Who the hell is this?" I was like, "That's TyKhari." TyKhari from Dallas. I was like, "Yeah, that's TyKhari. That nigga's dope."
Thank you.
The single was awesome. Awesome. So do you have music coming on the way? You just wanted to drop the one single, or what's happening? What's happening?
Well, during winter break, me and my colleagues decided to just go home during winter break and just tear it up.
Create.
And so, create. So I decided to make an album. When I came back here, I was going to drop the album all at one time, but then I'm like, being that I'm a new artist, if I drop the whole album, like they're going to skim through it and it's going to be done. So I was like, I decided to just drop it single by single, build the suspense, and I wanted to see how it would happen with this first song, and it turned out great. So I got other music coming soon. I just wanted to kind of play.
That's true. That's awesome. That's awesome. So what is music to you?
Music to me is life.
It's life. I've heard that before too.
Ever since I was young, I've always been singing. My grandma brought me to the church one day and was like, "Hey, you're gonna join that choir." I didn't know what I was doing, and I just started singing. And they ended up giving me a solo, and then one solo turned into 2, and 2 to 5, and over time, as years passed, I just continued singing. And then as I got older, around like 13, 14, I decided I wanted to start going to like a recording studio and actually recording my own music.
Oh, true.
I started off with people writing my music, like I had people writing my lyrics, and then as I got older, I decided I want to start writing my own stuff because why not? Entrepreneur, you gotta touch on everything.
Entrepreneur of entertainment.
So definitely.
Okay, true. So do you think singing is a skill or a talent?
Ooh, I think it's actually both. It's definitely a skill because everyone can hold a note, but everyone can't sing.
I like that. Yeah, sing with an A.
Yes. And it's definitely a talent as well because just like dancing is a talent, acting is a talent, I feel like singing is a talent. When you see a talent show, people sing there. So I do feel like it's a talent. I feel like it's a combination of both. Yeah.
So, okay, that's a great answer. That's
right.
A great answer. So your stage name versus your government name. How did you come to just dropping, the last name? How did you? I want to be known as TyKhari as opposed to TyKhari whatever.
Okay. Well, my name is TyKhari Rawlings. Normally, when you hear a celebrity or anybody you just hear one name. So I was like, I didn't want to use TyKhari Rawlings, and then I was thinking I should come up with another name, but I feel like my name is so unique, and I don't want to sound cocky, but it's so unique. Like I've rarely hear anyone with the name TyKhari with an apostrophe. And so I'm just like, it's something different. It's something that's not here or heard. So I was like, why not just keep TyKhari, drop the Rawlings, and keep it moving.
Oh, true. So what is your biggest musical inspiration or biggest inspiration?
Like as far as a person,
or a thing,
my biggest music inspiration. I would have to say that my biggest music inspiration would have to be, that's a hard one.
Yeah, no worries.
I would say as far as people, I would say Smokey Norfolk. He's a gospel singer.
Oh yeah, I love Smokey.
I said, I started in a church home, so that's kind of who I remember hearing as I was growing up, and then kind of moving over to R&B, like Anthony Hamilton. I'm really an old soul, so
I fuck with all of them.
Yeah, Music Soul Child, all of these people really built me into the person that I am now.
Okay, so that's cool. So is music your first love, or is acting your first love? What would you say I started this and then I grew a love for it. And if I were to have to do one thing, it would definitely be this.
Yes. Well, if I had to do one thing, it definitely would be music. Like I said, music has been my life. Like I've literally been singing since I can remember. And then when I got a certain age, I was just like, why can't I do all of these things? Why can't I dance? Why can't I act? I'm a very great entertainer. I feel like I am. That's what people tell me. So I was just like, why can't I be an entrepreneur? Why can't I grasp all of these things? I can be, I can be the impossible.
Yo, we come out here. Okay, that's awesome. So you say you write your own stuff.
Yes.
So, dude, what type of place do you have to be in to write? Does it have to be quiet? Do you prefer to be,
Yes. For me, it has
inebriated?
To be, yes. Well, I'm very new to this, writing thing. Like at first, like I said, I had people writing my own music, and then I realized one day I can write my own stuff. And so I would prefer to do it in a quiet space, but I really do feel like, because I get this feeling when lyrics come to my head. So I guess whenever the lyrics just come, then that's just wherever I am at the time, I just jot it down, save it in my notes, and then I just move on from there. So I guess it just depends. When the words pop up is where I start writing.
Okay. So if you couldn't be a musician, if you couldn't be a musician, what would you be?
If I couldn't be a musician, I would be an actor slash dancer slash
slash.
That's what I said about entrepreneur. Like that's one thing, and I think that's one thing that my friend, I have to give him a shout out, Tony. He really taught me, Legend. I'm sorry,
Legend. Tony Legend.
Tony Legend. He really taught me to not limit myself. Like, don't just call yourself a singer. Don't just call yourself a dancer. You're all of these things, And so I have to give him his props because
because creativity.
Yes. If I can't be a singer, then guess what? I'm gonna be a dancer. I'm gonna be an actor. I'm gonna be a producer.
You're gonna be something.
I'm just cut the singing out. That's it.
Yeah, I always used to say. I always used to say, like, I don't want to limit myself. Yeah. I'm just chasing greatness out here.
Right.
Nothing else.
Yes, chasing greatness. And I think the one thing that I realized since coming to college is that many people don't understand that you have one life. We have one life. And we don't even know the time that our life is going to end. My life could end literally in 2 hours.
Yes.
And so I just feel like if you have a dream, if you have a goal, chase that damn thing. Excuse my language, but chase it. Because, once you're there, we don't even know where we're going, some people believe in heaven. I believe in heaven. Some people believe in reincarnation. But the honest truth is that we don't know where we're going after we die. So I feel like you need to do what you want to do while you're here. Because once you're gone, who knows if you're going to be able to do it again.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Wow. What is the main focus of your music?
What is the main focus of my music? I would have to say the main focus of my music is just like I just said in the last question, just doing what you want to do. I came here to college as a biology major. I came here as a biology major because everyone from home, a lot of family, a lot of friends, and even society in today's time, they push, if you're not a doctor, if you're not a lawyer, if you're not a STEM, you're not going to make any money. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, that scared the shit out of me. I came here, I was like, I have to be a doctor because I want money, And then coming here and realizing, like, I hate it, and going to classes, going to labs and realizing I don't like it at all.
This isn't my purpose.
Yeah, and I feel like, when you're coming here and you're following a major, you're supposed to be, during your free time looking for stuff that can help, like internships and, other things. And I was going to biology lab, and on my free time, I'm trying to make videos and trying to sing, and I just like, it's not matching. So I realized that I like to sing. I realized that I like entertainment. I like acting. And so I just realized that, I think my message for singing is just to do what you plan to do. Do what you dream of doing. Follow your passion, follow your dream, regardless of what anyone says. And I know sometimes it's kind of hard to go against what your parents say or whatever, but sometimes you have to realize that this is your life. You got to do what you got to do.
That was literally what I was thinking.
Because at the end of the day, it's your life. And I would hate to be in my deathbed and realizing, like, damn, or
but you chased your
I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. I wanted to be in my deathbed and be like, I lived a good life. Like, I lived a good life. I can go right now and I'll be mad because I lived my life. So I guess that's what my message would be, is just to show the younger generation and even those who are older than me, because you're never too late. It's never too late. Absolutely. To just show them that, do what you want to do. Do what you plan to do. Do what your heart tells you to do, because at the end of the day, it's your life. Yes, do what you love. Yeah,
that's y'all bringing words. That's a word. That's a word for real. Hope y'all taking notes out there. So, what has been your favorite performance today?
My favorite performance. Well, it might. I wouldn't classify it as a performance, but I would. When I first got here, TyKhari, the creative mind, decided to make a video on Morehouse campus.
Oh yeah.
I decided to make a video on Morehouse campus. I was really known for making these videos on social media, specifically Twitter, of me like dancing and doing different things. And so I decided when I came here to do it because everybody knew before I got here that's what I did. And so I did it, and it got a lot of feedback, but it was a lot of bad feedback and a lot of good feedback. And I almost got expelled from Morehouse because they were saying like, they didn't like it. And with Morehouse College being so traditional and me bringing this newness to the college, they didn't like it. And so I really stressed this whole year. Like, this is my freshman year. I really stressed. I went through a lot because I had to do like community service and stuff like that, for the choice that I decided. And I felt like, when I did this, I was like, should I continue, following my dream? Should I continue being the person I want to be? Because is this a sign that I should stop? Because the college has almost expelled me. And just after, having these late night talks with my friends and calling parents and, just going through everything, I realized that I'm just a one-of-a-kind individual. And I'm sorry that people out here just can't think on the mindset that I can. And I just would have to name that as like one of my greatest performances because it made me so strong. Like, it made me so strong. It made me a stronger human being. It made me realize that, I have so much potential and I have so much that the world can, take from me. So.
Hey, and I remember all that controversy, and I'm glad you made it through that shit.
Yeah, it was cool, bro.
We kind of touched on the question of what projects you have coming soon, but go into detail a little bit more. What you got coming up?
Yes. Okay. So like I said, I have more music coming soon that will be coming out. And recently, me and my friend, being that we go to college in Atlanta, we decided not to go home during the summertime, get an apartment, get out here because we realized we did a lot. Our school, during the school year, and it was hard because we still had to do schoolwork. And so we were like, I wonder how much could I get done if school is not going.
A factor.
And so, I have more music coming. I have a clothing line coming called Live Apart.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to be really, really lit. Like, clothes is coming like really soon in the next couple of weeks.
And would you audition for Magic Mike?
Yes.
You saw a little
entrepreneur. Yes. That's how, look, entrepreneur. That's the word you gotta hear. Like, entrepreneur. Like, I'm here for everything.
Okay, true.
So Magic Mike, that's a little bit of dancing. Hey, I learned a little technique with a pose. So hey, let's go. Let's sign me up.
So thank you so much, TyKhari, for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. Tell them social media, all that.
Social media, okay. Well, you can check me out on Twitter at TyKhari, ThaiKhari, and you can also see me on IG at TyKhari at TyKhari. Or if that's just too much, you can just Google me. Type in TyKhari and I'll pop right up.
Hey. Okay, so thank you for coming on the show again. We're out here. Check us out. Something interesting with Robert Rucker. We got TyKhari today. We out here.
All right.
Woo!
Your velvet cake, 'cause girl, you look so sweet. Dancing real slow is mesmerizing me. I dream of the whipped cream. While I'm stuttering high. Need to see a doctor just in case I